5. Miami's only won one of the last 5 in MLS regular season play. That was August 16th. That is intriguing. Fully loaded with Rusnak and Morris trying to get back to full strength.
Underway, the Leagues Cup final rematch from South Florida. It's Inter Miami hosting the Seattle Sounders. On August 31st, 2.5 weeks ago, up in Lumen Field, 3,000 miles away or so in the Pacific Northwest, the Sounders beat Inter Miami 3-0. It was a thrilling match. Tempers flared at the end. There was a scuffle, a melee, suspensions afterwards. Taylor, how will that game 16 days ago affect tonight's match?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what Seattle does. And in the first minute or so, we've already seen they're going to come out, they're going to high press, they're going to force Miami to play quick, play fast, with Allende being the only real vertical threat going forward. Now, in saying that, he was offside by about 3 yards, and the referee's flag just came up. He's got touches and decisions that are leaving himself in bad positions or even his teammates in spots. And oftentimes when you're going through that spell, it's better to be safer than sorry.
Wright takes it away. Now Jordi Alba coming forward. Jordi Alba! This time it's Messi to Alba. And this time it's Miami opening the scoring. 1-0.
And he loses possession because Yannick Wright steps into the midfield and he steps right into the path of the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets is being allowed to just float in these spaces, keep facilitating possession.
Messi sliding it, Frey across. Frey gets the touch and gets back on it.
And all the players are now in better spots to facilitate something in the final third. Now, you would think that Frey would try to hit that back post.
Manunku trying to get past Frey, and he does. Manunku cutting it into the middle. Allen sends away. Ferreira settles. He has some time. Ferreira takes a touch and then fires it right into Oscar Ustari. It was the Orlando game, I should say, 3 weeks ago. As this is over the top for Messi, who settles. Messi, patient. Messi, post.
But the timing of the run, knew who's slow to recognize that. He keeps him onside. But then the composure.
It's been a really good start, really good first 33 minutes for Inter Miami. Wright gets it over to Jordi Alba. He's able to keep it in play. Jordi Alba will float this to the back post. Frey wins the header. Frey has to get to it, crashing into the post. This week on Friday Night Baseball, the Royals face the first-place Blue Jays at 7:40. And at 10:10, Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers host the Giants for a West Coast rivalry battle. Tune in this Friday on Apple TV+. Jordi Alba, Messi! Yes, it's in! Sneaks it past Frey!
If you don't put pressure on a player like Jordi Alba, he can pick up his head, and then Messi can come short or come off the backside. His legs are gone. He can't cover any space. He can facilitate possession. He's got great vision, but he's not going to win a ton of tackles, so you're almost forcing Wright to Paul to do a little bit more extra.
Messi cuts inside. Allende back to Messi. Messi, big save, Frey. Keeps Seattle in the game.
Messi just cutting against the grain. Allende fouled, but a referee allowing play to continue. Well done. Messi with the right foot. That's back post. That's in.
Rothrock wins that. Has De Rosario in the middle. He's going to knock it down to himself. Rothrock! Good save, Ustari. Got down quick.
And that's going to bother Javier Mascherano. No, Allen's got to be stronger here. He's got to win this. Paul Rothrock running right through it. Then they should 100% make sure the bandage and the wrap is as strong as possible.
This ball whipped in and headed in!
Ian Frey, more aggressive, steps in front and buries the header. Almost had one in the first half. He gets one in the second.
which you have to think will go about as long as they can. Story from Miami, the bench, not the starters. Here's Seattle. Manuku to Del Rosario. Oh, post!
And that's the thing about Miami. They will struggle to defend in transition if you're on the front foot. Now, Falcone saying Manuku was in an offside position. But really, the first opportunity we've seen Seattle in open field, near post run, should have been 3-1.
No foul. Miami will continue play. Brunell takes it off of Bright. Here is Vargas. Vargas saved by Ustari.
But Vargas has to hit it there. That extra touch allows Falcone.
Back heel from Jordi Alba. It's not looking on it though. Now, Rusnak. Into Jordan Morris. Morris cutting it! Seattle pull one back. And it's Miami's nemesis. It's Obed Vargas. So Miami won't finish off with the full reverse scoreline from the League's Cup final.
But it was the initial line of pressure from Ferreira to win that ball back. And look at how slow Miami is to react.
Remarkable. What a remarkable career. And it continues on.
Oh, bad giveaway there from Brunell.
Forward to Messi. Behind Reagan. Lionel Messi!
Oh my goodness, Stephen Fry.
Huge save to keep Seattle in the game.
It just comes from a bad giveaway.
This is
Stephen Fry, great save.
Yeah. Manungu to Brunel. Manungu gets it back. Manungu sends it across. Directed on goal. Whether off Wagon or Brunel. Vargas, back heel. Morris with Ustari off his line. He couldn't get the shot away. Leaving it for Manungu. Vargas turning. Easy for Ustari. But tonight it's about Inter Miami with their eyes on the top spot in the entire league. Payback, where's Payton?